us all.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 10 of the Mitch and Alex Show. He's Mitch, I'm Alex, as always. We are here in Narrandera.
People are looking behind us. They're like, where's the logo?
Yeah, there's no logo.
Where's the setup? Why are they hovering over us?
Yeah, and it's really hot back here. But we're here for a 50-minute podcast because our next session starts at 4 o'clock.
Explain to the people what we're doing here, Box.
So we're here in Narrandera at an agricultural show. We're here at, I think it's a little fair yearly fair that they do.
It's their annual show.
And All Star Wrestling Australia is the main attraction.
The main attraction. A picture of Mike Valuable and Wes Williams at the music shop with you yesterday.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. And we've had 4 matches so far. They've been great matches.
And I can confirm for the hardcore fans out there that Aries has managed to retain the Eastern States title not once,
but twice.
Twice. Now, sponsor is putting their head through.
Our sponsor, we are the Mitch and Alex Show, sponsored by Bulldog Glass and Property Maintenance, Amy's Crystal Cleaning Services, and Raptastic Graphics.
I'm glad you remember them all because
it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while.
Do we have any people watching live?
There's 0. One popped in for a while, but then everyone dropped out. I guess we're not very popular. We aren't very popular. So, Mitch, how's your week been? Should we talk about the drive down here?
Oh, do you want to go there?
You're just going to call me a little bitch, aren't you?
Box can't handle long car trips. Let's be real.
It was 6.5 hours. Credit to this man. He paid for my food.
Mitch is an asshole. He treats people badly.
I know, I said I was cold and you kept telling the driver to wind the window down.
No. He did that on his own accord.
But you told him that he'd get an Eastern States title shot if he did. That's coercion.
Coercion? Wow. You're bringing out the legal term.
Yeah. But yeah, look, the drive down was rough. I was being tortured and traumatized. It was...
Oh, come on. That's very extreme.
Tortured and traumatized.
I would say light ribbing.
Light ribbing. Did you get the reference or did that fly straight over your head?
Oh, I probably did. It's been a long day.
Torture and traumatized? Yeah. Lighting sucks like Paris season. Shut up, Joel Southgate.
The lighting sucks because we're in Narrandera
and this place is stinky.
I wouldn't say that. I love Narrandera. People really
so
nice.
Hot.
Everyone has been.
I slept like a rock on the bed. Had a room with Aries.
Wow. Had a room with Aries. Wow. The lighting's bad because we're on location. Not many Australian wrestling podcasts are on location.
We almost did it on the road, but my laptop has terrible.
Now imagine battery. We did it on the road. We were talking about.
I would have cried. I did cry.
Oh.
No, I didn't cry. I'm ribbing. Hold on, 3 o'clock. What game's on now, Southgate? Yeah, piece of crap.
It's Dolphins and
Warriors. Keep us updated with the score in the comments, Southgate, because I'm curious.
Now, on the trip down, Box,
yep.
Light ribbing. Couldn't handle it.
I couldn't. No, you were shitting on me relentlessly.
But I shit on everyone.
As was Aries and Dancing Dave Waters.
Dancing Dave Waters, who made his debut today.
He did.
Along with, should we
give us a drum roll? Jeremy Copp. We can announce that the debut of Alexander Fox was made today.
Yes. Yeah. The Black Butterfly.
The Black Butterfly, Alexander Fox. I'm in my gear. And I wrestled Aries for the Eastern States title.
You lost.
I did. I lost. And then I lost to Caesar.
You lost.
I did. I suck. Yep. I do suck.
No currently scheduled match for the second session. It's just going to be Aries versus Caesar for the All-Star Wrestling Eastern States title. But it's great to see 2 students debut, and unfortunately not under perfect circumstances, though. Like, there was a dropout.
There was.
But you filled the spot, and you filled it well.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Today, you are a professional wrestler.
I appreciate that. Full credit goes to my trainers, Keegan Brettle and Johnny Starr. And of course, the special man, Mitch.
I appreciate
for I guess creating the school. It was all on your accord,
and the promotion.
Without Mitch, we wouldn't be sitting here today.
There is no us.
There is no us. Without Mitch, there is no me.
But really, without the fans, there is no Mitch.
Do you have many fans?
Yeah, I mean, they come out to the Padstow every month.
They do. Joel Southgate says that he will be at Newcastle next Saturday.
Oh, we look forward to seeing
where the main event will be my trainer, Keegan Brettle, And my opponent tonight, the Eastern States champion Aries, taking on New Japan Pro Wrestling's TMDK, Robbie Eagles, and Kosei Fujita.
Yep, that's true.
That is
also,
true.
Red Scorpion from Italy versus Wes Williams. And we announced last week, or maybe no, earlier this week, Jay Sorbet making his debut.
Yeah. Jay
Against,
Sorbet making his debut
against Morgan Rose.
Hope Morgan Rose pumps the dog.
Fox comment.
Nah, that's all right. We'll leave that story for another day. Or should we tell it now?
We haven't got a lot of
We've got 50 minutes.
We've jumped on, and there's not a lot to talk about.
No, okay.
We're killing time until
Let's
our
go.
4 p.m. session.
Let's go. I'm not going to put my legs up. So, I was...
It's very uncomfortable sitting in these chairs.
It is, yeah. I was a 13-year-old Alan Fox.
Yep.
I went to AWE's Canterbury... It was a Canterbury Helston Park show. I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
It was 2019, I believe. It was intermission. It was intermission of the show, and I was taking photos with some wrestlers because I was a huge fan. I loved what they were doing.
Yep.
Walked up to Jay Sorbet and said, "Hey man, can I get a photo?" And he said, "Oh, sorry mate, intermission's about to be over. I've got no time. Come see me after the show."
Yeah.
I then watched him walk over to a massive group of fans and take photos with every single one of them. And then he went backstage and I snubbed him after the show. And then I think I commented on Facebook, on like the AWE Facebook, and I was like just shitting on him, like relentlessly. And AWE responded with, "We'll organize a photo for you and the wrestlers in the ring at the next show."
Did you take that photo?
I was at the next show.
Yeah.
No photo was offered.
Well, look, I can say that I've heard. I've never met Jay Sorbet myself.
I mean, look, I don't doubt that he's a lovely guy.
I've heard that he's a lovely guy, a very fan-friendly guy, and I would say, just a guess, hazard a guess, that probably walked over to a group of people. They stopped him. Then they're like, "Oh, can we have a quick photo?" And he said, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah, fair enough. Look, all I'll say is
there's heat with Sorbet.
All I'll say is if he brings me an ice cream next week in Newcastle, all is forgiven.
Wow. All right.
Jay Sorbet, if you bring me some ice cream, I'll tell you my flavor. I prefer chocolate. That's my flavor.
Chocolate, eh?
Yeah, I'm a chocolate guy. Not a strawberry ice cream guy. Vanilla I can work with.
I don't think many people like strawberry ice cream.
That's not great. Milo ice cream. That's my shit.
Milo is good, but I'm a plain vanilla guy.
I think plain vanilla is good because you can do whatever you want with it. You can put whatever toppings you want on it.
It's like a blank canvas. It's a blank canvas.
It's a blank canvas, and it's art. DWC Films. Congratulations, Box. You've achieved something that a lot of podcasters haven't. You made it to 20. Look,
will we hit 20?
The way we're going, I don't know. 1 week on, 1 week off. We're getting a bit lazy with it, aren't we?
No, we're not getting lazy. We're just doing so many shows. Like,
look, we've got a busy month. This is our first show, our first of 4 shows this month.
Yeah, and then we did a show like last week. We're at Wrestling Go. We'll talk about that as well. Why not? But week before that, there was a Padstow. Week before that, it's been a Newcastle. So like we've been at a show every Saturday for the past month.
Yeah, so I think it's Newcastle next week, Padstow the week after that, and then Collecticon the next day.
Yeah, and then there's a private event being planned like the week after on a Sunday.
Yeah,
so
it's cooked. We're busy people, aren't we, Mitch?
We're busy, but we are dedicated to the pod. It's just if things are spotty and all that, it's because of the hectic All-Star schedule.
I'm going to be honest. I didn't want to do the pod tomorrow because I know that we've got a long trip ahead of us back home.
Yes.
And Mitch and I love a good sleep on the day after a show.
Not together, though.
Not together. No.
That would be odd.
That's all your partner, me.
Yeah, I don't really recover too well after a show.
Yeah.
What's going on, Dancing Dave?
How are you, Dancing Dave? Do you want to jump in and say hello to the podcast? Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow debutant and graduate of the All-Star Wrestling Academy, Dancing Dave.
What's up? Hello, everyone. I've just had a match against Caesar.
Yep.
In a losing effort.
Yep. You also lost to Aries for the Eastern States title.
Yes. I reckon there's something wrong with your referee.
That's all right. Look.
You didn't count the 3 for me for some reason.
Yeah, we both lost.
This is bullcrap.
You can swear. It's bullshit.
Okay, this is bullshit.
Yep.
He's a no dimes bitch.
He's a no dimes bitch. Shout out.
Dancing David bitch.
Yeah. So shout out to
24th,
Here We Go, I think it's called. Wrestling Go. Here we go. Yeah. It was a great day. We had a couple of our guys get in the ring. We had the Puppeteer.
Yes.
We saw the debut of the Golden Tiger, Alan Fox. He's a great wrestler, I must say.
He is, yeah.
He's resemblant of a great Australian wrestler who I won't name, possibly.
But at Wrestling Go, something else also happened. Now,
I'm not sure I know where you're going with this, and I'm worried.
Joey Ferrugia. Shout out to Joey Ferrugia.
Shout out to Joey
A
Ferrugia.
fellow Sydney Roosters fan.
Screw the Roosters.
Speaking of the Roosters.
they hate the footy
I
talk.
know, but go the Roosters.
Millennial Man, is this under the ring? No, it's not. No.
I wish it was.
Sorry about the lighting.
It'd be cooler under there.
Oh,
But look, here's the situation. Joey Ferrugia went into the event as the watermelon champion.
he did. But
Then, now, correct me if I'm wrong here. This is how I remember it.
Yep.
He lost it to Pikachu.
correct?
Then Pikachu lost it to Big Kigsy B,
Mhm.
B-E-E. No relation to Big Kigsy B,
Giga
our
Brattle.
Big Kigsy B.
Incorrect.
This is Big Kigsy B.
Um,
And then you rolled up Big Kigsy B,
yes.
and now you're the watermelon champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to say that I debuted at All Star Wrestling Australia as your Wrestling Go Watermelon Champion. 24/7 Watermelon Champion. I'll defend it anywhere, anytime.
And you managed to somehow hold on to it for we're approaching like a week.
Yeah. You got in the ring and you tried to pin me.
I tried to pin you, yeah.
You unsuccessfully pinned me.
'Cause-
Ladies and gentlemen, it's our Eastern States Champion, Aries.
What's going on,
yeah,
Aries?
ladies and gentlemen, what's up?
We're just talking about how I'm the Wrestling Go Watermelon Champion.
I was in the ambulance.
Why? For what?
I was cracking jokes.
Oh, okay. He may have been hurt in his Eastern States title defense against Dancing Dave.
Nah, Chief, I'm good.
Okay. You've got a bit of blood on your head and on your hand.
I'm a bit sore.
Why were you in an ambulance?
I was joking, Chief.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
chief him, chief.
Don't chief me. This is Aries' new thing. He's calling everyone chief.
Yeah, that was our thing. You took that.
The Chief is the new Birdman mate.
What a
Chief.
quab.
Chief.
What a quab.
How's it going, guys?
Am I allowed to say quab?
Say quab, why not?
Thanks.
What's the podcast about today?
We're talking about Wrestling Go and how I'm the Watermelon Champion.
You were there. Tell us about it.
Wrestling Go. It was a really good show. Really good competition going on. Met some new people. Had
Can-
some new matches
Can
going
you
on.
tell us about how you
Really good.
beat the absolute shit out of Tommy Trigger?
Yeah, Chief. I gave him the 1-2. Wham! Yeah, that was it.
I don't even remember Aries wrestling Tommy Trigger.
Yeah,
to
I
be
didn't
honest.
even wrestle Tommy Trigger, mate.
The Golden Tiger got in there and he wrestled Tommy Trigger. That was really fun. He kept putting his nuts in his face. Poor
I can't
Trigger.
imagine that would have tasted, smelled, or been a great experience.
Yeah.
Maybe Trigger shouldn't say such silly things.
Tommy Trigger, comment?
Also, can we change this from top chat to
Oh,
live chat?
is that not a thing?
Because sometimes we miss some comments, although we haven't.
No, we
this
haven't.
time.
Millennium Man, why does Aries shirt have profanity? Yeah, why does your shirt have profanity?
It says I'm dancing Dave, and there's no comma. It just says bitch.
And there's a man dancing, which we assume is a silhouette.
No
not
broken
dancing
dime bitches over here.
Dave. It's no dime, bitch.
Yeah, no broken dime. We ain't broke. We're rich.
Well, we're pretty broke.
Shut up. We're rich.
I know, Mitch has been paying for us the entire trip.
And what a trip it has been. $30 here for dinner for both of you. You're like my children.
Hey,
Wait,
Dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're old. Oh, no, you're not old enough.
Nah. I'm still a young man. I just look old.
Millennial Man says, I'm Dancing Dave, bitch. Well, Millennial Man, we can't all be Dancing Dave, bitch. There's only one Dancing Dave, bitch, and that's Dancing Dave.
Can we tell a funny story about the car ride and why I'm wearing this shirt?
Let's do it. Tell
Okay.
the story.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, no. Who would tell the story the best?
My-
Me, I'll
Myself.
tell the story.
I was the
best.
third party, so I think I should tell it.
All
Alright,
yeah.
Chief.
Okay, so I'm in the back, and I had.
The story does not paint us in the best, most mature light either.
No, okay, so I was in the back, and I had a bottle of Mountain Dew from the KFC that you bought me, and I also had a large Dare iced mocha that I think Dancing Dave bought me.
Oh, it was yours.
Yes. And Mitch grabbed my Mountain Dew and smacked Aries in the head with it.
No. I was.
Or you smacked him in the shoulder. You beat him up with my Mountain Dew.
I was attacked first.
I don't remember that.
That's how.
But
I
hold on.
remember it.
So then I proceeded to throw the coffee.
No.
at Boxer's head.
No. Incorrect.
Yeah.
No.
That's correct,
Wait.
because I had the hoodie over my head.
Wait. So what happened was Mitch was using my Mountain Dew, and I said, "Can you not use my Mountain Dew? Use the coffee. I don't want it anymore." So he put the Mountain Dew back in my bag, and he grabbed the thing, and he threw it at Aries. Aries then had his hood on. He grabbed the coffee, and instead of throwing it at Mitch, he must have thought I threw it, and he threw it straight back, and it smacked me right in the middle of the
I just threw it behind me, Chief. That's all I did.
right in the middle of the forehead, and then
That was pretty funny. That
and then
was a great shot.
I picked it up and I bashed Aries with the coffee. And then Mitch grabbed the coffee and he proceeded to bash Aries with it. Or it was a back and forth of throwing.
Back and forth, and then Mitch had enough.
And then
smacked
Mitch,
me with
yeah, so Mitch grabbed it and he must have had his hand around the lid.
I did. Yeah.
And he proceeded to bash Aries with it. And the lid came off and the coffee exploded everywhere. All over the
it was
car.
quite a scene.
all over Dancing Dave's clothes. I didn't get splattered, but then Mitch
I
grabbed
was
my
wearing
Parramatta jumper.
a white shirt, and it had coffee all over it, and I used it to clean up the car, and then
he threw it out the window.
my shirt went flying out the window like I had just called surrender.
Speaking of throwing things out the window, can we talk about the Zinger Burger?
Look, I am 32 years old, but I got the maturity of a 15-year-old.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
So we all went to KFC. Dancing Dave bought a Zinger box or just the burger?
he just
Zinger
bought the
burger.
burger. He
Okay.
was looking forward to enjoying it later.
He was drinking his water, and then probably maybe 3 hours into the trip, Mitch looks down and goes, "What's this?" And he found the squashed Zinger burger underneath, or like at his feet. So it had fallen down under Dancing Dave's chair. He was the driver, and Mitch was behind him
It
in
must
the
have come
back
out of
seat.
the KFC bag that you guys put in the bin earlier.
Ah, that may be what it was. Anyway, so Dancing Dave proceeded to almost start crying, and then Mitch
Did
threw
he?
the,
Did he really?
yeah,
He
and
was
then
hungry, Chief.
He
and then-
started crying.
and then Mitch threw the burger out the window. And
no,
then-
no, I didn't throw it. It
Oh,
was
was
I
it
threw it out the
Aries?
window.
Okay, Aries threw it out the window.
Now, me, look, I'm
Context.
immature, but I'm
Wait,
not.
hold up,
no,
Mitch,
I
hold
don't little like you.
Hold up, Mitch. I went to go give the burger to Dancing Dave, and Dancing Dave didn't want it.
Yeah, so
So then I chucked it out the window because he was going to eat a squished burger squished by this man's foot.
I would have
Yeah.
had it. It was my fault.
he threw it out the window, and then you started crying, laughing.
I did.
I
did.
laughed as well.
I laughed when the bottle exploded.
Yeah, and then Dancing Dave bought air fresheners for the car.
And that, for some reason, popped me as well. That he took the time to go and buy an air freshener to try and
Context
cover it
Cat,
up.
can I has a cheeseburger? I don't know who you are, Context Cat. This
Who's
is
the
a new viewer.
context cat?
It's a new viewer, but I
The
appreciate it.
context cat. No, it says content.
Content. Oh, I thought it said context. I can't read.
I don't know what the content cat is.
Content Cat, reveal yourself.
He's a cat.
What a cat.
Meow.
Oh, let's talk about the beautiful dog at the hotel that you wouldn't leave alone.
You make that sound so bad.
So we're at the
Like
hotel.
I'm pursuing this dog.
Yeah, you're in love with it.
We're telling every single story we've got, Vox.
Yeah, well, we've got 50 minutes.
Yeah. We probably cut it shorter before that, to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah. What time is it?
This has to be a short one because we're here on the Narrandera Agricultural
Can we go
Society.
15 more minutes?
We'll go 15 more.
There's a hole in these tuts. Aries, what are you doing, Chief? Why is he? He's got
We-
an access hole in these tuts.
We'll go to 340.
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll go 340.
So, what were we talking about? I can't
The dog,
remember.
the beautiful dog.
So, Mitch booked this hotel room for us. Me and Aries were in one room, and next door he was in the room with his partner Mia.
And I didn't want to be next door to you guys because you guys are fucking loud, man.
Yeah, we were wrestling, and then I put him in a full Nelson, and I smacked my head on a table.
I was present for that, but like I was sitting there trying to watch the game, go the Mighty Roosters, of course. And like I hear this loud banging from the other room.
Yeah, and you came in, you're like,
What are you guys doing?
and yeah, that's what. And I was like, ow, it hurt. It still hurts. I've got a lump on the back of my head,
It's
actually.
like there's potential all-star wrestling students watching, and they're like, "Fuck,
Yeah.
what's going
Look,
on
guys,
here?"
look. I promise you, it's a great environment. We're great people. I made my debut today, as did Dancing Dave, and I think there's nowhere else that'll give you that opportunity.
No, that's not true. There's places that'll give you that.
Oh, there are,
opportunity.
but it's a great environment, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Now, there's not many places that would be able to give you 2 or more matches in a day.
Yeah,
Like a lot of places, it'd be like, yeah,
I don't know how many people can say that they debuted against Aries for the Eastern States title.
not many. No, nobody.
That's like Carlito versus John Cena for the US title. Except
Carlito
he
won.
I did
You
not.
lost because you're a no dimes bitch.
Okay. Millennial Man says Alex Box getting buggered on a road trip.
He couldn't handle the heat.
I didn't sleep though.
No, he didn't sleep, but
You slept. You snored again.
Look, I'm allowed.
Yeah, right.
I've been around a while.
Video to see your debut. I would debut Alex Box in a pool match.
What is a pool match?
I don't know, Millennial Man. You tell us. AV, Andrew Venable, is that you?
Oh, AV. What's a pool match?
Yeah, you tell us. You tell us.
Could be a. I probably would never book it, but if it's a good idea, I'll take it.
Sorry, I just heard someone else come in.
Now, Box, you're the watermelon champion.
I am.
We're all over the shop here. But
Yeah.
has anyone tried to beat you for the watermelon?
You did, but you unsuccessfully challenged.
Yeah, you kicked out on the promoter.
I did. Screw you.
That's a ballsy move, but I respect it.
Jimmy Portman tried to beat me for it in training.
Jimmy who?
That's right, Jimmy who. He tried to beat me in training.
Yeah.
He hit me with a Michinoku driver and pinned me, and he actually successfully pinned me. However, there was no footage of the incident.
Just like there's no footage of here today.
Correct.
Yes.
But it is what it is.
Because I saw someone ask for footage.
Yeah, I think it was Millennial Man.
The Millennial Man.
Yeah.
And what's a pool match, Millennial Man?
Yeah, you tell us, Millennial Man. What time is it? We've got 15 minutes, folks.
What are we going to do with our 15 minutes?
Should make the Rock Melon champion.
And we can be wrestling stop and we'll have the Rock Melon champion.
That's so shit.
Wrestling stop. And
You're supposed to be the genius, Chief.
I never said I was a genius.
I said he was a genius, but that was a shit idea.
I'm not a genius. I come up with some good ideas sometimes.
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
No, you've got some great ideas.
I got some good ideas.
Has everyone in the chat, the one person that's currently in there, have you guys seen
the Millennial Man?
No, yeah, the altercation between Tony Cruz and Keegan Brettle? Because we touched on that the last podcast, and the footage has been released.
I did see that. I of course saw it before the public, and
Yeah, my colleagues at the social media team did upload it. And now that I'm a wrestler, will I be still part of the social media
you're
team?
a trainee wrestler.
Okay.
You're here because B-Boy was unable to make it.
Shout out to B-Boy, by the way. Our thoughts are with you. 'Cause
That makes it sound like
He's
this.
dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
No,
not dead.
He's not dead. He's injured.
But he'll be back.
He will be back.
I believe B-Boy will actually still be in action
Newcastle?
next week in Newcastle. So nothing too serious, we hope.
And
because
B-Boy?
we love the B-Boy.
I love you, but I'm holding on to this.
Box goes, I want to hold it until at least Padstone. At least Padstone.
Yeah, that'd be great. I don't know who I'll lose it to. I don't know who's worthy enough. Like, if someone pins me and I'm like, these guys are worthy, I won't
Just
kick
walk
out.
off. Oh, you won't kick
No,
out?
I'll just let them pin me. If I think it's someone worthy enough, I will let them pin
Is
me.
there anyone here today worthy?
Maybe Aries,
Aries, the double champ.
but he's a piece of shit because he
Oh.
beat me.
Well, yeah, of course he beat you. You're like 6 months in, and he's
I
5
put
years
up a
in.
fight, though.
You did, yeah, but
did.
he beat you in about 5 minutes.
7.5.
Well, I was going to say we'll review the tape, but there is no tape.
There is no tape. That's okay. What's the card for Newcastle? We mentioned that earlier. It was Red Scorpion versus Wes Williams for the heavyweight title. We've got Robbie Eagles and Kosei Fujita against Keegan Brettle and Aries.
It's going to be a banger match.
Yeah, what else have we got for Newcastle? Have you announced anything?
Morgan Rose and your mate Jay Sorbet.
Screw him. Shout out to Morgan Rose. Shout out to
no.
Morgan Rose. What a guy. What an absolute guy.
Morgan Rose is a dick.
I beg to differ.
All right.
Otis, though, he's a bit of a dick.
Aries is meant to be a guest on this pod,
He was, and he's disappeared.
and he disappeared.
Who's this? Oh, it's Jeremy Kopp again.
Jeremy Kopp, any comment for the pod?
This is our major sponsor, Jeremy Kopp, the owner of Bulldog Glass.
He's the guy that owns the Bulldog that'll come and do the work.
Yeah, the Bulldog will come and do the work. Can you confirm?
I can't confirm.
He can confirm. The Bulldog does come and do the work if you pay a small.
I don't think it's a small fee. I think it's big because you got to train a dog to do like glassware stuff. That's difficult.
Fair enough. Can you give us an insight on how much the fee is for the Bulldog?
No, I can't give you.
No. Okay.
You're putting him on the spot.
It does vary depending on the amount of work. It could be anywhere from $500 to $1,000. It's a Bulldog.
All right.
Yeah.
You're the guy.
It could be. I don't know.
Whoa.
He's the guy. Yeah. Shout out to Jeremy Cole.
What else have we got, Box?
Oh, no,
We said we would go another 11 minutes.
I think we ended at 3:32.
No way. You're always trying to scam out on our fans.
I've got to go.
No,
I've got to go undressed, Chief.
you got to get undressed.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not working another match. There's no match scheduled for me. You're the special man. Is there? No, exactly. So I should go get undressed.
well, yeah, but we got to do a pod for the fans.
I don't know. Today the fans have been they haven't been very nice to me here in Narrandera.
Well, they're not pod fans though.
No.
The Millennial Man loves you. See, he told you.
Shut up, Millennial Man.
And whoever the context cat was,
Content.
content cat. I got to go to the bathroom before our next session as well.
Yeah, so we should wrap this up.
No, we'll wrap it up in 10 minutes. Give the people what they want, Box. Now, let's talk about Padstow coming up. 2 weeks.
The point to prove.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. A point to prove.
We've got Wes Williams.
There's only 2 announced matches, but they're two announced matches, but they're bangers.
So we've got Wes Williams defending against former WWE United States champion Orlando Jordan.
And
And this has been very personal, very quickly.
Yeah, there was a hype video posted up by the All Star social media team, and so far it's just been a war of words.
It has been.
We haven't seen any touch, although Wes was ready to spring into action in Newcastle. You were there. Tell the people what happened.
Well, Orlando Jordan assaulted Wes Williams' best friend, Hell Yeah.
Yeah, with the chair. Yeah,
with the chair, and he threatened to continue to do so to the rest of the All Star roster if he didn't get a title shot.
That's right.
And Wes Williams believes that Orlando needs to earn his shot like everyone else. He needs to win his matches.
Fair, yeah. Orlando needs to be here at Narrandera wrestling guys like you to prove himself and working. Maybe strings 4 to 5 wins together.
Yeah, maybe he needs to get an Eastern States title shot before he goes straight for the big dog.
Maybe, yeah. But Orlando didn't like that.
No, he didn't. So Wes Williams was asked by All Star Management.
Yes.
There
was a meeting with me and Will from France. He was there via
Video
live
call.
call. Yep. Special Man Jace was there as well.
And Wes Williams was asked to defend the title against All to prevent any more injuries to the rest of the All Star roster.
That's right.
And Wes Williams, he accepted.
He did. Yep.
Reluctantly, I think. Was it reluctantly?
No, he seems excited to get in there with Orlando.
He does want to kick his ass, but I think he didn't want to give the shot to someone who he believes is undeserving.
And that's fair. There's so many people that want the title.
However, also announced,
Yes.
we saw the main event of Proving Grounds was Mike Valuable taking on Wes Williams for the title.
And you were involved in this one.
I was involved with this one. I was fearing for my life at one point.
Really?
Yeah, so I went back.
Fearing for your life.
Yeah, so there was involvement with Johnny Starr. He tried to cost Wes Williams the title and did. If senior referee, was Johnny Patini the senior referee? Johnny
I think Bettini came around and he notified referee Nigel.
He did.
That something had occurred.
Something did occur. Johnny Starr prevented Wes Williams from kicking out.
And you can see the footage actually on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So don't take our word for it. Go suss it out.
So that happened, and Hell Yeah ran out, Wes Williams' best friend, and he made the save.
Yep.
He kicked Johnny Starr's ass backstage.
And rightfully so. I know Johnny Starr. He's one of your trainers.
He is.
But look, you can't just run interference in a match.
No, you cannot.
If he wants to stand there and be the brains behind the operation of Mike Valuable, that's fine. But once he's constantly interfering, I think Hell Yeah was 100% justified to go out there and even up the odds.
I was disappointed in Coach Johnny Starr, but it is what it is. He's just trying to help his best friend win the title, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you can see the motivation from Starr's view.
And then as soon as Mike Valuable returned backstage,
And that's where you were present.
That's where I was present. I was backstage, and I asked him what his thoughts were on Hell Yeah, I guess, intervening. And he yelled at me. He swore at me.
He yelled at the camera as well.
He yelled at the camera as well, and he said it's not over. Hell Yeah, he put a target on Hell Yeah's back.
He did.
And he made the challenge for a point to prove on the 16th of September, and Hell Yeah accepted.
He accepted pretty quickly. The next morning he accepted, and we had the match announced later that day.
So Hell Yeah and Mike Valuable, Wes Williams versus Orlando Jordan, 2 absolute bangers.
And there'll be more matches to be announced.
I wonder if Tony Cruz will accept Keegan's challenge for a point to prove. That was also thrown out.
Look, I reckon Tony Cruz is afraid of Keegan, to be honest. You would have seen in the video, Keegan tried to call Tony Cruz back.
He did.
And
well, he walked away from the interview with me, and he chased Tony Cruz to the car park.
Yeah.
And he was angry. He was pissed off. Tony Cruz sped away.
Yeah, Tony Cruz just got in his car and left.
So
do I? Yeah.
And he was angry. He was pissed off. Tony Cruz sped away.
Yeah, Tony Cruz just got in his car and left. So do I think Tony Cruz will accept the challenge? No. Not unless there's something in it for Tony Cruz.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. What else?
You'd expect Jasmine Brattle to be defending the All-Star Wrestling Women's title.
Correct. Aries should be defending his title.
Yes, Aries should be defending his Eastern States title. And
the tag team
titles should be in action as well.
Maybe B-Boy and Caesar want another shot after the tag team
titles should be in action as well.
Maybe B-Boy and Caesar want another shot after
but do you think you take the shot right now where B-boy, we just mentioned he's got an injury, a minor injury, but
Maybe he needs to wait till he's at 100%.
yeah, that's what I mean. Do you run the risk in trying to get him? Like, B-boy and Caesar got so much momentum right now, but do you run the risk where without warning can take advantage of B-boy and then cost them their future title chances, or do you wait?
I don't know. I was just defeated by Caesar, and he's got a lot of momentum going into the next few shows. Aries is back.
Aries,
We're just about to finish up, Chief.
I'm ready for my nap.
there's some questions. Can we read the questions box?
Let's read the questions.
I'm confused because your names keep changing. You're the man of 1,000 names. You're like Johnny Nitro.
Dean Malenko, comment.
No.
Stay on your toes. There could be a Narrandera change on the podcast. There could be
Could be a what?
a change of the watermelon title.
There could be. Yeah. Aries, you want to win the watermelon title?
Hey, watch out, Chief.
He says no.
12-0 Finns, 25 minutes in. Nice. Finns for 13 plus. Box comment. Currently 16-0. Warriors will come back 1-12. Book Trauma and Torture. Such a good team to beat without warning.
Who said that?
Millennial Man did. What are your thoughts on Torture and Trauma, Aries?
He likes it.
Okay, you're a weirdo. What are your thoughts on Torture and
Aries is
Trauma?
currently sniffing a candy bar. Oh, protein bar.
What a cat.
He sniffed it.
Yeah, he took a massive whiff.
Very odd.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have 4 minutes left. Sound off in the comments.
Do I think torture and trauma could be without warning? No.
Neither do I.
No chance.
Aries, comment?
I've wrestled both of them in a handicap match. No chance, Chief.
Wow.
They're a strong team without warning. Like, you'd have to think like who could knock them off.
Keegan and Hellier did knock them off, but
They did, but it was brief. Like
It was. They won the title.
Keegan and
back.
Hellier, I think, lasted a couple months, and then without warning, got him back. Without warning, I dare I say, the best team in New South Wales
Possibly
and
Australia.
possibly Australia. Like
There is a few. The Pereira from Melbourne. They're pretty good.
yeah.
Damon Slater and what's his name? I can't remember his name.
I follow New South Wales the most, and without warning, are the toughest, biggest, baddest team in New South Wales. Now, around Australia, I'd have to do a little bit more research, but
Yeah, we have teams like the Velocities
yeah,
and the Natural Classics.
and they're great teams. But
Morgan Rosales are consistent.
they're consistent.
I think most of their time in All Star has been as tag team champions.
Most of the time in All Star, they've had championships around their waist.
They have.
Oh, have we got another guest?
We do. This is Amy, owner of Amy's Crystal Cleaning Services, one of our other major sponsors.
Hi there.
We've brought the sponsors on.
We have. The sponsors are on. They're making their first appearance. How are you guys enjoying today's show?
Very good.
Yeah.
The sessions, the shows.
The show,
Very,
sessions. Yeah.
very entertaining. I gotta say, you did well.
Wow. There it is. The support from the sponsors.
He's gotta be my favorite now. Sorry, puppet.
Oh, sorry, Puppeteer. I'm the new favorite. That's huge. That
It
is
is.
huge.
Box is never the favorite of anything.
No, I'm not. That's incorrect.
Well, he's got his first name.
Yeah, I appreciate
His
it.
first and his only.
Even though I came out as an asshole, I was shitting on the crowd. I don't like it here in Narrandera, but I've got a fan anyway.
Did everyone the tires that you're wearing?
There's highs,
Yeah, I did.
There's highs and there's lows. Alex Box.
I
You've made a fan, but you've had to come to Narrandera.
I did. I lost, and I did. I came up short against Aries, and I'm filthy. Maybe one day I'll get a rematch, and I'll get you, Chief.
You know what the Eastern States title means? It means big money.
It does.
Aries
stand in
keeps
the middle.
touching my ears.
Aries and Box may have a match back here.
Yeah, get
A
out of here,
rumble,
Chief.
A little bit of a
Get
rumble.
out of here.
You're not a Jack Dollar.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. No, I'm not. Jack
Is there
Delahane's a big scary
Is there
dude.
any more questions, Alex Box? Where are we?
Is this Puppeteer's sister? Negative. I don't believe so. I think she's just a massive Puppeteer fan,
As we all are.
as we all are. Shout out to the Puppeteer. The Velocities verse Without Warning at Padstone. Mitch, comment?
It would be a really compelling matchup for
Torture
sure.
and Trauma are the Australian Dudley brothers.
Well, one of them looks like a Dudley brother.
One of them does, yeah. Wow, the score is, what is that, 18-0, the Finns? Wow, I guess
I
leave it
told
at
you,
words.
Box. Box, you always these tips.
Hey,
and
I
they're
won
bad
you
tips.
$100 last week.
Yeah, but you're resting on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta start listening.
Sorry, Jeremy Cole.
I gotta start listening to others.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's 3:39. It's time to wrap it up. We've been trying to wrap it up for the last 15 minutes.
I'm keen to wrap it up. I've got some shit to do.
Yep.
But if anyone has any questions, I think it's only the Millennial Man, right?
Yeah, that's all right. Whatever. Yeah.
Is there
Millennial Man has been the last 5 comments. And then
Millennial Man, AV? We may not have been.
entertaining.
No, we've been entertaining today.
Yeah, yeah.
The people got your Narrandera story where you were curled up in a ball
No,
on the verge of tears.
I kind of feel Box coming out and insulting the locals.
Yeah,
Well,
Box.
I insulted the locals because my trip down here was absolute dog shit.
That's
Okay?
not their fault.
Maybe it is.
It's my
What
fault.
even is this town? It's Rudy Poo town.
Box thinks it's the Rock.
I prefer Cootamundra,
You never been to Cootamundra.
and I prefer it anyway. We drove through it. Seemed like a lovely town.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this is the end of today's podcast.
It is. We are the Mitch and Alex Show.
Yes, we
As
are. Give a
always,
plug to the sponsors.
Sponsored by Bulldog Glass and Property Maintenance, Amy's Crystal Cleaning Services, and Raptastic Graphics.
Why is it always Raptastic Graphics last?
Because they
We'll
were
answer next podcast.
See you later.